I want to show you some quick and effective ways to sort of thicken the sound and make it a little bit more interesting, just some really quick and effective stuff. Firstly, I like to double or triple my sounds. You can see the first sound I've used here for my chord progressions is an electric piano sound. Another thing I could do is add, say, some kind of plucky sound. So if I go into my sounds library here, and instead of going to piano and keys, I might do guitar and plucked. Let's see if I can find something interesting. That could be interesting. Let's see. Well, what I'm going to do first is actually duplicate the track. So click on the track header and then Command D. I've doubled the track now. So now I've got two electric pianos, but I'm just going to replace that electric piano with something else. Maybe I'll try the flange harp. There we go. So I'll put the basic flange harp in there. And now if I press play on both of these at the same time, I'm just going to turn the volume down because you can see it's clipping there. So I'll just turn them all down a little bit. The flange harp doesn't sound so good in that octave, so what I'm going to do is go into MIDI effects and get my pitch device and just put it up an octave. So throw that in there. Now let's hear what the flange harp sounds like. It's kind of nice. I'll also pan that over to the right, maybe put the piano on the left. Let's hear them together. That's pretty cool. And the next thing I'm going to do, Ableton comes with sends and returns. When you load up a session, there's a reverb already in there. This video is not about how to set the reverb up. I'm just going to pump up the reverb there, and there's a delay also in reverb B, so to access in send B, so to access that I'm going to pump up that there. I might as well do it on the piano channel as well. Of course, another approach could be to group them and just do it on the group. This is what it sounds like now. I'll put the drums back on. So to show you what it used to sound like, I'll group these two by clicking on the first one, shift clicking on the second one, Command G, and I'll turn off the sends on the individual tracks there, and also here as well. Put the sends on the group, and so now you can hear the difference. This is what it used to sound like. I'll just turn that group off. This is the old one. And this time, this is what it sounds like in the group, with the piano on the left, the flange harp on the right, and some just really basic effects. And you can hear just instantly the texture is just a little bit more interesting. It just adds a little bit more interest to the sound. I could add another one, like duplicate again there, pick a different sound. Let's see, go into sounds. And maybe a pad could be nice, some kind of pad. Let's see. Yeah, let's just try that and see what it sounds like. Throw it in there. I'll find out now if I need that pitch machine on there or not, putting it up an octave. That's kind of cool. So now here's my new group I'll put that in the middle. Again, the reverb and delay is already on there because it's on the group. Compare that to the original. So you can see just by adding, doubling or tripling the original track, you can just thicken the sound and make it more interesting. Of course, there's a lot more things you can do to make the chords more interesting. That's beyond the scope of what I want to cover in this video. I hope that was informative and useful for you.